Hello and welcome, beautiful Pisces, to this, your lover's reading. Wow. Okay, so we are going to check in with the light seers, okay, and find out first what it is that, where it is that you're at in regards to this connection. And second, we want to find out where it is that they're at in regards to this love connection. So let's see if do that one. And then we'll find out one more. We're just going to pull one more card, and that's going to be the obstacle that is crowning this reading, but then we're going to turn to the night sky for some additional guidance. So, okay. All right, let's talk first about these cards, and then we'll get into the reading proper with the night sky. So we have you in your King of Cups. Wow, Pisces. This just is you, Pisces. I mean, you and your power, you have, it's like you are you have this affinity with the water, and so it's like you're in it, but you're on it, and you have your fingers just in it. It feeds your soul. It just is who you are, is what I'm picking up. And I'm talking not just water, like the ocean, but water meaning love. Okay, so you are right now in this very powerful energy of feeling love, being love, and energetically, this king is sending love out. Okay, this is a love reading. It's general. It's your lover's reading, I should say. So, it doesn't matter who this person is. It could be a family member. It could be. It doesn't have to be a lover. It is meant to be a love reading, a general love reading. But this is about relationships, so it could also, for some reason, I'm picking up this very generous and loving spiritual love. Okay. But let's look into it some more. So this person that you're thinking of, what is the energy that they are currently in? Oosh. Okay. They are in their Emperor energy. So this individual is very controlled and is a leader, an authority, someone who is admired, and a very sometimes can feel a little bit cold and controlling outwardly, just because of the fact that they're in that sort of I'm getting leadership. So this could be a boss, or it could be that's the energy that they're in, is right, that energy of the boss. But it could be that to you. Or it could be that you are in a relationship with your significant other, and that they are being in this very aloof and thoughtful mode, where they are strategizing and considering things. I mean, that's their inspiration. That's their happy place, is what I'm picking up. But it is putting you in this very the position of you feeling like you have to have all the love, give all the love, be the love. And so, I'm getting a feeling that there's a little bit of inequity happening here. But let's check in with the night sky. This is not an actual tarot deck, but I'm reading it as if it were tarot. And so we're trying to find out here what is the situation is between the two of you. So we're just going to pull one card here. All right. Okay, one shuffle, and then we'll pull. All right. Whoop. Ooh. Okay. You have the knight. The nine of diamonds. Also, nine of pentacles. Also, Canis Minor, the little dog. Okay, so that's a lot of information. I love these cards. But this is the situation between the two of you. So there seems to be a lot of independent mindedness. It might not be a bad space, actually, to be in. I'm not, not every love reading is, oh gosh, there's some drama, or there's some, that's just the energy that is, it might be that you are happy being in King of Cups. You are happy being love and, being the one that is manifesting and generating the love in this relationship, and that person is more in control and is not as emotionally, involved. Involves not the case, not true always. The Emperor is, major arcana card here, right? So it could be that this is, the Emperor is a very loving individual. They wouldn't be in that position if they weren't, right? They just, it's one piece of them, and they don't. It's typically it's hidden. They don't show that emotion, and so the little dog, Canis Minor. I'm feeling like there is this connectedness between the two of you. Wow, beautiful connection, actually. And it's this little bit of affection that goes back and forth between you, the two of you, and it's like understood. This is, loyalty, this is affection, this is unconditional love that is happening between the two of you. So, the energies are in very different places, but wow, you do have a solid connection. But the overall energy between the two of you is that you each are your own person. You each are powerful and happy, comfortable, being who you are in your strengths, right? Your own spaces. But you do have this this little dog in between you. And Canis Minor, I don't know if you know anything about little dogs. Little dogs have big personalities, okay? Like, they are no less loyal, no less affectionate, no less dog than big dogs, okay? So they bring it. And anyway, but the point is that beautiful, beautiful. Let's find out what the obstacle is here, though, because I'm super curious. Ooh, okay, wow. Queen of Wands. Okay. So you have King of Cups, Queen of Wands, two court cards. Can, in addition to being energies of these cards, can also be actually people in your life. So this could, what I'm getting here is that this could be a third person, and this person is causing, is an obstacle in this relationship. It's causing some sort of strife. It could also be that it's not a person, but it's this energy that is surrounding you right now. Queen of Wands energy is very passionate, this could be the obstacle, okay? You know, you've got a King of Cups on one side, Emperor on the other side. You know, like I said, there is this Canis Minor in between, this, you know, sense of independence, but a loyal and affectionate, um, uh, like, connection going on. But it could be that the passion is is an obstacle, right? So this, you know, where is the fight? Like that, um, you know, like little dogs are scrappy, but they can't do a lot when it comes to a fight, right? Um, the yeah, you are looking for this Queen of Wands energy, very nurturing, very passionate. Um, Also very has a lot of fight in her, um, and you're feeling like this is the obstacle, this is the energy to overcome in this relationship in order for the relationship to move forward um, successfully. All right, let's look at the strengths, your strengths and weaknesses, their strengths and weaknesses, and just look into this a little bit further. Wow, fascinating reading though so far, Pisces. It's really beautiful energies. I love this relationship. I think it's amazing. Already, Queen of Wands is passion. No, I understand why that could be um, something that you are questioning. Okay, so for strengths and weaknesses, what popped out for you is the Corona Borealis and Nine of Hearts. Okay, Northern Crown, and there's a little depiction here of the Northern Crown, and I think, yeah, you can see it right there. But anyway, okay, so, oh, Nine of Cups. Boy, again with the nine, this is another nine, and nine has to do with a sort of independence, okay? So this is you being your King of Cups self. This is a strength, can also be a weakness, so we'll talk about both. As a strength, you are very emotionally stable. This is you with your accomplishments lined up behind you, um, you know, like certificates on a wall that show how accomplished you are, that, you know, prove how, you know, emotionally stable you are. So Nine of Cups, again, you know, amazing that you have this as a strength, because, you know, you could truly be in your power in terms of emotional well-being, emotional wisdom, emotional health. Uh, on the flip side of that coin, right, strengths and weaknesses, always two sides of the same coin. Nine of Cups is also independent. You know, that's what the nines are all about, is that kind of you are self-sufficient, you don't need anything. So, you know, it could be that your partner might be perceiving you as so emotionally stable that you don't need anything from them, that you are complete. But that's not true, right? This is the Nine of Cups. This is the Nine of Hearts. You're not to the 10 yet. And 10 of Hearts is where the numbers end and the court cards begin. I don't know why I said that, but it's true. But it means that you have another heart to collect, and this person can give it to you. But if you are in your Nine of Cups and you're like, you know, here are all my accomplishments. You are, you know, basically very proud. You've got the crown here. Very proud, and rightly so. I'm not saying that you should not be proud of your accomplishments. I'm just saying that the weakness side of this is that people around you may perceive you to be complete and not to need anything. So what would your Emperor, be able to contribute in this relationship? I know you've got lots of answers, but you have to look at it from their perspective, right? All right, so on their side of things, what are their strength and weakness in this connection? What is their strength and weakness that can help them with the situation, overcoming the situation? All right, we're going to do another shuffle. Okay. And no, actually, nope. One more shuffle. We'll do it that way. Okay. That was a bad shuffle, but I think we got what we want here. Yep. Boop. All right, Hercules. Wow, the hero. 8 of spades. So, this person is very strong. Hercules strong, but as with Hercules, does have weaknesses. We'll talk about that in a second. So the 8 of spades is also the 8 of swords. This person is very thoughtful. So thoughtful, in fact, that they can get caught up in their head about things, and may find themselves overthinking things, stuck in their heads when it comes to their ideas. So Hercules, amazingly strong individual, both physically. I mean, look at this. They are the emperor. Look at this beautiful human being. Look how strong they are. Very stoic, So, I mean, physically strong, yes, maybe, but that's not what I'm talking about here. Hercules was physically strong, yes, but I'm talking about strength of character, strength of mind, strength in so many different areas, right? They are always able to manage and deal with any situation. So know that about this person. Now, weaknesses. Yeah, we talked a little bit about them being stuck in their head when it comes to considering things, right? Because they are trying to be considerate and thoughtful about everything. So this can put them in a hard place. Also, Hercules, his weakness really had to do with opening up to, okay, this is very specific. This could just be for one of you Pisces and not everybody, so take it as it resonates. But what I'm picking up here is opening up. They have this fear that if they open up to their loved one, that it could cause them to, it could be their downfall, okay? And also, it's like just one, it's their one vulnerability, and so, they have to trust this with the right person, because otherwise it could completely destroy them. All right, let's okay, so this is strengths and weaknesses we just talked about here. Let's go back to Light Seer's Tarot, and let's find out what your next step is and what their next step is for this particular situation. You've got, I didn't really talk about Corona Borealis, but you have your crown on, and that's certainly shown here. You see the king has a crown right there. Yeah, King of Cups. Anyway, sorry, just popped out. So the two of you are equally powerhouses, very powerful, just in different ways, okay? Which is beautiful because you complement one another. I know you're concerned about this passion, either longing for passion between the two of you, just wanting overwhelming, that overwhelming connection, that just fiery love. Let's see what next steps you're being guided to take. All right. Oh, I got 2 of Pentacles for you. Oh, 3 of Swords. Okay. Yep, I totally understand. Now that's a scary looking card, but we'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk about you. Your next step, 2 of Pentacles. You have a decision to make. You can continue to be this very independent person, or you can be part of one part of 2 people. And I don't mean that in like a codependent way. I just mean, what are they calling it? So there's independence, codependence, interdependent. That doesn't sound very right either. But okay, it's just to be able to see yourself energetically as, you know, as have come together with this other person, right? That's what I'm picking up from the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles also talks about juggling, going back to that other idea about there being possibly a third person in this connection that is an obstacle. So for those of you where that situation resonated, you are being guided to juggle a little bit. And I hate to say that, you know, but it's you juggling, it's you being in that energy of trying to keep things afloat, keep things up in the air, until you make a decision about what works best for you. So, but going back to this this main energy, so far, from what I've read on your side, this is more about you connecting yourself with another person. And what happens when you do is these strings, once they are intertwined, become an infinity symbol. Okay? They're not yet. You are here in this energy being guided to make this connection here. And once you do, this is going to turn into a more long-term, stable connection. It's going to be committed. It already is. It already has that affection, that loyalty, that, you know, there is that fight there. It's just that you need to bring it out. On their side, this is a scary card. The 3 of Swords. All right. Their next step is to be vulnerable. The only way that this is going to work for the 2 of you to overcome this perceived obstacle of a lack of passion or, you know, action, active energy between the 2 of you is for them to open up their heart to you. Now, this is painful for them, okay? And it's, you know, they have swords energy on their side, you have hearts energy and pentacles on your side. They have major arcana on their side, though, as well. You know, this is serious business to them. So, you know, when they're in their emperor energy with you, they are bringing their best selves. And they are doing so in a way that is looking at this as a long-term situation, okay? But in order for them to take their next step in this relationship is to let you in. And arguably, I would say you need to let them in, because here's your other heart, okay? Their heart is, you know, you have 9 of hearts. This is your strength. Their heart is in need of you. but this is your number 10 heart. This is your heart that's going to complete your set. And it's not that, their heart is going to be an accomplishment, like you have to do the work or anything like that. No, it's just that this is an opportunity for the two of you to come together and feel completion. You on your side, them on their side. Because it's not about, like I said, it's not about being codependent. It's just about making that connection and both of you feeling a fulfillment, but in two different ways. Okay? All right. So, wow. I'm sorry. My readings are taking way longer than I thought. But anyway, so that they are being guided to let you in. Okay. So one other thing for the person that this is a third party situation, I'm going to tell you, this is going to destroy your person. If you're being advised to continue to juggle, because honestly, if this other person, it comes out, it's going to destroy them. Okay. And making a decision, the Two of Pentacles here, dropping, I mean, this is my personal opinion here. You're being guided to juggle, because you don't want to destroy this person. But dropping one of those pentacles, and only you know which one. Like, this reading is about you and this person. If you drop this person, it's going to destroy them. If you choose that direction, then, wow. Okay. Then you know what's going to happen. Okay, so today we are looking to nature. So back to the other narrative that I was reading before. This just being the energy that I really feel like this is a stable relationship, and this is not about third party. But for some reason, Spirit is guiding me to just continue to narrate that other sideline thread, because there's somebody out there that needs to know. Okay, there's a Pisces out there that needs to hear that. Okay, we're looking to nature today. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and we're looking for energetic guidance from our environment, from nature. And what you are being guided to be in the energy of today are freedom and miracles. Okay, so it's up to you is what I am getting. You are already very powerful, emotionally stable, like I said, very strong in that department. But you are still looking for your love, right? So, this card about freedom, it speaks to freedom at the individual. However, you notice how there are all these birds here. It also speaks to freedom of, like, being part of a community. Okay, so understanding that you can still be independent and yourself within a relationships to other people. And in this card, it's specifically about community. When I've read this in the past, like read the actual description for the card, it talks about, freedom, but within a community. I'm arguing that for you, this is about you finding your, being able to be yourself and be free and at one with this other person. So, it sounds contradictory. It is possible, though. Might take a miracle. But, yeah, it's definitely available to you. The universe has your back. You see a double rainbow here. You know, this is you being supported in making this beautiful relationship even stronger. And yeah, how amazing is that? Okay, I've reached 30 minutes. Thank you so much, Pisces. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to keep these at 15-minute readings, but obviously not being very successful. So I hope this resonated with you. It's beautiful. This relationship is beautiful. I can't wait to hear more about it in future readings. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. And I hope to see you next week when we take a peek into your pocketbook. And until then, light and love to you. Bye.